Seven's Big League is proudly brought to you by General Motors Holden. Holden, Australia's driving future. And presented for your enjoyment by National Panasonic, the big entertainer. In association with SIO, your state insurance office. And Westpac, Australia's most competitive bank. Westpac, the bank.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to our special Easter Monday edition of Seven's Big League. Tonight, North Melbourne and the Sydney Swans from the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the big one from VFL Park, Carlton versus Hawthorn, and some highlights from the Western Oval clash between Footscray and St Kilda. It was the moment of truth at the MCG today for the Sydney Swans. Their multi-million-dollar spending spree went on full show for the first time as they tackled North Melbourne. More has been written and said about the behind-the-scenes activities of the Sydney club in the past 6 months than perhaps any other VFL side. But today, the club's efforts bore fruit when the likes of Jim Edmund, Paul Morwood, Gerard Healy, Merv Nigel, Greg Williams, David Bolton and Bernard Toohey ran onto the MCG. North Melbourne, on the other hand, had snapped up one of the Swans' most consistent players in recent times in David Ackerley, but today they were without the dynamic pair of Wayne Schimmelbusch and Ross Glendinning. This afternoon, North were going for their 4th straight win over the Swans, and right now we join the game at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter. The Sydney Swans are leading by the mammoth margin of 48 points, and with me in the commentary box is Lou Richards.
Cracker goes for a short pass. Peter German takes it. Very good player for North, especially in the first quarter. German 45 to 50 metres out. Going to be a good long kick to score from there. Oh, great mark to Ironmonger. He's really done well around the ground today, and so is this fellow Williams. Long hand pass again onto Holden. Pass more at the back. Almost nudged his opponent there in the back. Danaher, but not so. Ackerley knocked away by Bolton. Arsiri, who's the smallest player on the ground, gets the hand pass out. Jonas, he hasn't done much today. Can he score a goal? They need one certainly, and he's dobbed that one. The badly needed goal for North Melbourne, their first of the third quarter, 6-3-39 to 13-3-81.
So that would certainly give David Ackerley a bit of a lift too, because it was Ackerley who got the ball away from the back line. And on replay now we see Arsiri get the ball across to Jonas, who steadied. And Jonas has been a quiet player, but he made the most of his opportunity on that occasion.
That's his 4th possession of the match, Pete.
And one goal. 81 plays 39. Jonas putting through his first goal for North Melbourne. We're approaching the 6-minute mark of the third quarter on Seven's Big League. Can North Melbourne regroup and come back? Ironmonger's hand pass taken by Holden. Holden very quickly out of the centre. Williams got one a little bit too high. It rebounds to Bolton. Former Geelong players combining well down towards full forward again. There's Capper. He's already kicked 7, but Crocker beats him forward on this occasion. Over to Ackerley. Down there in the back pocket, out to Atkins at right half-back flank. Short to German. Arsiri from centre wing, short pass. McCann, nearly made a kneel of the mark, but it will be paid. He's given a 15-metre penalty there. Don't know what for. Good long kick by McCann, who had 6 kicked on him by Capper up to half-time. Ironmonger leaves that one for Jamie Dersmer, and as Bob and Lou have pointed out, he's burning so far in this third quarter. Rod Carter takes that mark. They didn't go.